Think of a building as a living, breathing organism. Its strength doesn't lie solely in the beams and columns, but in the joints that hold everything together. That's where Alumega comes in, a high-performance connector system engineered not just for strength, but for movement and resilience. Developed by Aluma, Alumega is far more than just a fastening component. These articulated connectors serve as the structural joints between beams and columns, allowing controlled flexibility across a building's frame. In extreme conditions, like earthquakes, windstorms, and even thermal expansion, Alumega absorbs and redistributes motion that would otherwise lead to stress fractures or failure. The secret lies in its intelligent geometry and precision-engineered elongated bolt holes, allowing a safe shift of up to 8 mm or 0.31 inches, and in some cases even 12 mm or 0.47 inches. This bolt-in adaptability enhances the building's structural integrity while maintaining rigidity where it matters most. For even greater efficiency, Alumega units can be pre-assembled in the factory, enabling on-site teams to install them quickly with minimal labor. Just align and tighten the bolts. No welding, no guesswork. Alumega is more than hardware. It's a smart, modular solution designed for the demands of today's dynamic environments. In modern construction, flexibility is strength, and Alumega delivers both. Imagine constructing a multi-story building without cement splatter, without deafening machinery, and without months of unpredictable delays. That's exactly what Dincel is making possible through its cutting-edge modular timber construction system. At the core of this innovation is a streamlined process. Over 60% of the building assembly is completed off-site in a controlled factory environment. This ensures unparalleled precision, material efficiency, and quality control, eliminating common issues like weather delays, measurement errors, and material waste. Once the prefabricated timber modules arrive on site, the remaining construction becomes more like precision assembly than traditional building. The result? Entire multi-story buildings can be completed up to 4 months faster than with conventional construction techniques. But speed doesn't mean sacrificing creativity. Whether it's an open concept loft or a customized floor layout, each Dincel module is fully made to order, giving architects and designers the flexibility to push boundaries and deliver unique, high-performance living spaces. Timber itself adds another layer of sustainability. As a renewable material, responsibly sourced wood helps reduce a building's carbon footprint, making Dincel solution not only faster and smarter, but also more environmentally conscious. This isn't just innovation, this is the future of urban development. At the crossroads of science, design, and engineering, a French company named Voodoo is reshaping what we thought was possible with timber. With a team made up of chemists, physicists, engineers, and industrial designers, Voodoo has already filed over 80 patents and gained global recognition for a material innovation that sounds almost unbelievable. Wood engineered to rival metal in construction. The process begins by removing lignin, the natural substance that stiffens plant cell walls as they harden. In its place, the Voodoo team infuses the wood with a proprietary transparent polymer. This radical transformation gives the timber a completely new set of characteristics. The result? A high-performance wood that's 5 times stronger than its natural form, while being significantly more resistant to moisture, decay, and even fire. This opens the door to sustainable construction materials that combine the renewability of wood with the durability of steel, without the carbon footprint. Voodoo's breakthrough isn't a future promise. It's happening now. Their technology offers a glimpse of construction's next evolution, where bioengineered wood could stand toe-to-toe with traditional materials, transforming architecture, manufacturing, and even infrastructure. In short, they're not just upgrading wood, they're reinventing it. Forget flat, lifeless surfaces. Wood skin brings architecture to life with panels that move, curve, and flow like fabric. These aren't just decorative finishes. They're a fusion of material science and design freedom, engineered to shape truly dynamic spaces. At the core of Woodskin's innovation is a multi-layered structure, triangular plywood segments bonded to a flexible polymer mesh, reinforced with nylon fibers. This combination allows the rigid wood to bend and twist while holding its form, like origami for interior surfaces. For those wanting to elevate aesthetics even further, the panels can be customized with decorative inserts, made from materials such as plastic, metal, stone, and even marble. the real magic? Flexibility without compromise. Wood skin panels can be applied to walls, ceilings, floors, or furniture, adapting seamlessly to both straight edges and flowing curves. You'll find them in cutting-edge boutiques in Milan, luxury hotels in Dubai, and bold art installations around the world. Behind every project is specialized software that allows designers and architects to model custom geometries, adjusting the shape, scale, and orientation of each wooden element with precision. Whether you're aiming for avant-garde, minimalism, or artistic flair, wood skin is a bold invitation to rethink what surfaces can be. It's not just finishing, it's fluid geometry made real. What if building a house could feel more like assembling a giant Lego set? That's the vision behind Goblock, a company redefining construction with its interlocking insulated blocks, inspired by childhood building toys, but engineered for real-world durability. Each block is made from a combination of oriented strand board and expanded polystyrene foam, creating a structure that's lightweight, strong, and highly energy efficient. With only 8 essential components in the system, assembly is straightforward and beginner-friendly. No prior construction experience needed. In fact, after a brief introduction, most users can build a 100 square meter or 1,076 square foot ground floor in just 2 to 3 days. No mortar, no cranes, just stack, align, and lock the blocks into place. The Goblock system has been tested and approved by acoustic and energy efficiency consultants, making it an ideal choice for eco-conscious builders. Both the OSB and polystyrene are fully recyclable, and the entire build method produces minimal waste. As for the cost, a Goblock house will run you about $1,250 per square meter, or $116 per square foot, including both materials and labor, making it a competitive option for those seeking speed, sustainability, and simplicity. Goblock isn't just a system, it's a smarter way to build the future. When it comes to building insulation, North Heraclith panels offer a blend of natural composition and modern performance that's hard to beat. These panels are made from wood wool, long, curly wood fibers that can reach up to 500 millimeters or 19.7 inches in length, bonded together with a cement-based binder. The result is a strong, breathable board that balances structure with softness. One of the standout qualities of Heraclith is its vapor permeability. Unlike traditional insulation, these panels allow moisture to pass through without trapping it, reducing the risk of condensation and keeping interior spaces dry and healthy. They also provide robust thermal insulation, helping to regulate indoor temperature efficiency while reducing energy consumption. Whether it's blazing heat or biting cold, Heraclith acts as a passive climate buffer, improving both comfort and performance. What's more, they're resistant to pests, mold, and decay. Insects and rodents simply aren't interested, and thanks to the mineral binder, mold growth is a non-issue. Heraclith boards are extremely versatile. They can be installed in walls, floors, ceilings, roof rafters, and partitions. Their lightweight nature makes them easy to handle, while their acoustic properties help reduce sound transmission. The result? A home that's not only warmer, but quieter, drier, and more durable, naturally. It may sound like science fiction, but transparent wood is very real, and it's reshaping the future of material science. Developed by researchers at the University of Maryland, the process begins with a simple block of wood, which is boiled in sodium hydroxide to remove its lignin, the compound responsible for its color and rigidity. Once the lignin is extracted, the remaining cellulose structure becomes semi-transparent. To complete the transformation, the material is infused with epoxy resin, creating a composite that's not only clear but also 5 times stronger than the original wood. Best of all, it retains its recyclability, making it a green alternative to glass and plastic. The possibilities are enormous. Imagine transparent facades, skylights, and solar panels that blend seamlessly with wood architecture. It could revolutionize not just architecture, but also optical devices, energy solutions, and even interior lighting. Strong, sustainable, and endlessly innovative, transparent wood blurs the line between natural and synthetic. As researchers continue to refine it, we may be on the brink of a new era in eco-friendly construction. With its roots in nature and eyes on the future, transparent wood could become the glass of tomorrow. What if wood could be treated like steel? tempered by flame, strengthened through fire. Enter Shusugibon, also known as Yakasugi, a century-old Japanese technique that transforms ordinary timber into a material of remarkable beauty and resilience. The process is simple in theory, but masterful in execution. Wood is exposed directly to flame, either by gas torch or inside a kiln, reaching temperatures of 1,100 degrees Celsius or 2,012 degrees Fahrenheit. After approximately 10 minutes, the surface chars to a precise depth. It's then extinguished, brushed to remove loose carbon, and rinsed with water. What's left is a rich, textured grain, often jet black or silvered, with a shimmering, charred finish that highlights the wood's natural structure. But the real magic is beneath the surface. Shoshugibon, wood becomes highly resistant to water, insects, mold, and UV rays, while gaining a lifespan of up to 80 years without chemical treatments or synthetic coatings. Traditionally done with Japanese cedar, modern adaptations now use a variety of species, from cypress to pine to spruce. Whether used for cladding, decking, ceilings, or interiors, Shoshugibon blends aesthetic elegance with practical longevity, bridging ancient craftsmanship with modern performance. It's not just wood, it's fire-forged architecture. At the heart of Sweden's capital, Wisdom Stockholm stands as a breathtaking example of what timber architecture can achieve when science and artistry unite. An extension of the National Museum of Science and Technology, this dome-shaped annex is more than just an exhibition space. It's a bold structural statement. The centerpiece is its awe-inspiring roof, a fully self-supporting timber shell with no interior columns and a sweeping span of 1,200 square meters or 12,917 square feet to achieve this architectural feat. Engineers relied on complex lattice framework composed of 2,500 elements of laminated veneer lumber, a high-performance engineered wood known for its strength and dimensional stability. These elements are connected using 3,600 wooden dowels, with no metal fasteners in sight. The result is not only structurally sound, but also entirely biodegradable and sustainable. This organic flowing form is designed to spark curiosity and reflect the museum's mission, bridging the gap between science, technology, and design. From a distance, it feels futuristic. Up close, it's an intricate expression of wood's natural beauty and engineered precision. More than a building, Wisdom Stockholm is a living sculpture, one that inspires architects, engineers, and dreamers alike. It's proof that in the hands of visionaries, wood can do the impossible. Imagine building a wooden house with the speed and precision of a puzzle, assembled in just 1 week. That's exactly what the MHM system delivers. Solid wood wall panels engineered for rapid construction and long-term performance. Each panel is made from dried softwood boards, arranged in cross-laminated layers for maximum structural stability. Instead of using glue or chemicals, MHM panels are fastened with aluminum nails, making the system entirely free of adhesives and fully eco-friendly. You get the best of what wood has to offer: breathability, natural insulation, and a warm, organic appearance. Without the drawbacks, these panels resist cracking, mold, and warping, and there's no need to wait for the structure to settle. You can start interior finishes immediately, saving weeks on project timelines. And here's a real game changer: MHM construction can continue year-round, regardless of weather conditions, rain, snow, or summer heat. There's no need to monitor humidity or wait for dry days. This flexibility keeps timelines predictable and eliminates costly delays. From cozy cabins to full-scale family homes, MHM offers speed, sustainability, and rock-solid reliability, all wrapped in the timeless beauty of natural timber. It's not just fast building, it's next-generation wood construction done right. Imagine constructing a home the way you'd build with Lego blocks. No glue, no concrete mixers, no heavy equipment, and most importantly, no environmental damage. That's the philosophy behind the wood brick system, an innovative construction method that combines simplicity, speed, and sustainability. At the heart of the system are precision-milled wooden bricks, designed for easy assembly and long-term durability. There's no need for deep foundations. A reinforced concrete slab with insulation is all that's required as a stable base. Each brick is lightweight, making transportation and handling far more efficient than traditional building materials. Once on site, the assembly is intuitive. The bricks slot together using using a tongue and groove system and are secured using a pneumatic nail gun. That means no adhesives, no curing time, and no messy installations. But these aren't ordinary wood blocks. Thanks to advanced treatment and design, they're resistant to warping, cracking, and moisture. And the structure requires no settling time. Walls stay straight and strong from day one. Whether it's a compact garden sauna or a fully fledged eco-home, wood brick architecture offers clean lines, precision proportions, and natural charm. It's a building system rooted in modern engineering, but deeply connected to nature. In short, it's not just construction, it's sustainable craftsmanship, block by block. When form meets function, the result is something like WoodUp's Acou panels. Acoustic wall panels designed not just to improve sound quality, but to alleviate the aesthetic of any space. Crafted from hand-selected wood veneer, high-density fiberboard, and a base layer of recycled acoustic felt, these panels absorb ambient noise while adding natural texture and warmth to interiors. Choose from a range of finishes including oak, walnut, smoked wood, and other refined timbers to match your design style. Beyond performance and beauty, Acou panels are also DIY friendly. Installation requires no specialized tools or training. With a clear step-by-step guide, the panels can be up and running in just a few hours, making them perfect for both residential upgrades and commercial renovations. And the functionality doesn't end there. WoodUp offers a growing collection of clip-on accessories, from coat hooks to shelves, that easily attach to the panels without damaging them. It's a simple way to refresh the look and utility of your walls over time. Whether you're creating a calm home office, a cozy media room, or a stylish entryway, WoodUp Acou panels turn sound control into a design feature, one that evolves with your space. When it comes to modern insulation solutions, Pantep fiberboards bring more to the table than meets the eye. Originally developed for dry screed applications, these boards are also ideal for use beneath parquet, laminate, and tile flooring, offering both thermal and acoustic performance in a single product. Each board features a tongue and groove connection system allowing for quick, seamless installation. At 190 centimeters by 50 centimeters or 75 inches by 20 inches, the panels are large enough to cover space efficiently, yet manageable enough to be cut on site with ease. In fact, a single installer can carry out the entire process without additional help or strain, making it an excellent choice for small crews or tight timelines. But Pantep doesn't stop at comfort underfoot. It also delivers outstanding sound insulation, capable of reducing airborne noise by up to 50 decibels, a significant improvement for multi-story buildings, apartments, or office spaces. And perhaps most impressively, these boards can serve as a temporary roofing solution. Exposed to the elements, they can withstand wind and rain for up to 8 weeks, protecting your build during critical construction phases. Versatile, efficient, and quietly powerful, Pantep proves that insulation can be both high-performing and hassle-free. If there's a superhero in the world of structural engineering, it's Delta Beam. This innovative beam system delivers the strength of steel, the rigidity of concrete, and the adaptability of timber, all in one sleek, integrated design. The beam itself is a steel shell, pre-engineered to be filled with reinforced concrete on site. Inside, built-in reinforcement bars provide structural support and bond the materials together. During installation, Delta Beam units can be bolted or welded into position, depending on the design requirements. One of its standout advantages is the ability to create ultra-thin flat slabs, ideal for multi-level buildings, where every inch of height matters. From hospitals to schools to underground parking garages, Delta Beam supports wide spans with fewer columns, enhancing both aesthetics and functionality. Its hybrid nature also bridges the gap between construction materials, using specially designed timber connections. Builders can anchor glued laminated timber columns onto concrete foundations, allowing wood, steel, and concrete to coexist in one unified structure. Need curved or complex geometry? Delta Beam handles it with ease. Its modularity and design flexibility make it an excellent choice for architects aiming to blend efficiency, speed, and modern form. When strength, style, and structural intelligence come together, Delta Beam carries the load beautifully. Naturi represents a return to simplicity, offering a timber building system that's completely free from glue, insulation, or chemical treatments, built using vertical wooden wall elements. This approach is not only eco-conscious, but also structurally superior. Each wall element weighs just 15 kilograms or 33 pounds, making it ideal for remote sites where heavy machinery is impractical or impossible. This lightweight design doesn't compromise strength. Naturi's vertical walls can support loads 8 times greater than traditional horizontal builds. There's more. Because the structure is so inherently stable, no formwork is needed during finishing. The result is a building process that's clean, fast, and efficient, while remaining rooted in craftsmanship and natural material use. First used in 2000 in the Austrian Alps, the Naturi system has since spread across Germany, France, Italy, and beyond. Builders love its precision, and users love its breathable, non-toxic spaces that feel truly connected to nature. By embracing vertical orientation and rejecting industrial adhesives, Naturi offers a build minimalist structure solution, one that's just as practical in a dense city as it is on a remote mountain slope. This is timber architecture reimagined, cleaner, lighter, and built for life. Leave it to Hakusan, a Japanese company known for material innovation, to redefine what wood can do. At one point, their engineers managed the slice veneer to a record-setting 0.2 millimeters or 0.008 inches, and that was just the beginning. They went on to create Sonfoot, a premium veneered wallpaper that blends elegance with function. Its patented 5-layer structure includes an aluminum foil core, which gives the wallpaper fire resistance, flexibility, and durability far beyond traditional wall coverings. It can even bend around 90-degree corners without cracking, ideal for modern interior design. Installation is just as simple as applying conventional wallpaper at just 0.3 millimeters or 0.012 inches thick. Sonfoot doesn't eat into room space, yet instantly adds the rich look of natural wood grain to any wall or ceiling. Used in private homes, hotels, concert halls, and public buildings, Sonfoot is both a decorative solution and a technological achievement. It provides the warmth of wood with none of the bulk, weight, or flammability. If you want to bring organic textures into sleek, modern interiors, Sonfoot wraps tradition in ultra-thin innovation. When it comes to modern facade systems, Interfaca has carved out a space where natural aesthetics meet engineered resilience. Specializing in wooden cladding, the company is known for combining traditional materials with forward-thinking treatment processes, most notably thermally modified wood. This process subjects wood to high temperatures, altering its structure at the cellular level without using chemicals. The result? Enhanced resistance to moisture, decay, and pests, making it ideal for exterior use in variable climates. Most Interfaca products carry a 15-year warranty thanks to their proven long-term performance. From pine to ash, they offer a wide variety of species, grains, and finishes to suit any design vision. For architects and builders, their wood box sample kit provides hands-on access to different materials and surface treatments, streamlining the specification process. But Interfaca also goes beyond just selling a product. Their platform includes video tutorials, how-to guides, and a rich portfolio of completed projects, showcasing both the versatility and the elegance of the cladding systems. Whether you're wrapping a minimalist cabin or adding warmth to a contemporary facade, Interfaca's solutions combine sustainability, durability, and timeless design. It's not just wood cladding, it's architectural craftsmanship with built-in longevity. The DMK system is redefining how timber homes are designed and built, delivering speed, accuracy, and innovation in a single integrated package. More than just a constructed method, DMK is a comprehensive building solution. It works seamlessly for everything, from custom private residences to multi-unit developments, thanks to a system rooted in modular thinking and advanced prefabrication. Every component is engineered in a climate-controlled facility, where digital tools and automated precision manufacturing eliminate the possibility of human error. This result is a level of consistency and quality control that's closer to high-end product design than traditional building practices. Assembly on-site is incredibly efficient. Much like a precision timepiece, each element fits perfectly into place, accelerating construction while maintaining structural integrity. And unlike many prefabricated systems, DMK also emphasizes training. The creative creators have developed a full educational model to ensure that construction teams understand not just the parts, but the process, philosophy, and possibilities. The system combines natural wood materials with high-tech processes, ensuring sustainability without compromising on strength or design flexibility. In short, DMK is not just building faster, it's building smarter. When wood meets engineered innovation, the result isn't just a house, it's a precision-crafted living space designed for the demands of tomorrow. Dreaming of a stylish outdoor pergola, but dreading the complexity of building it? Toja Grid has taken the hassle out of the equation, offering a smart bracket system that lets you construct a custom pergola in as little as 1 hour. No contractor required. The system is beautifully straightforward. All you need is a ladder, a screwdriver, and a standard 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters or 4 inches by 4 inches lumber. Readily available at most hardware stores. The powder-coated steel brackets are designed for both ease and durability, guiding you through a no-fuss assembly process with professional-looking results. The final structure is not just attractive, it's tough. Once assembled, your pergola can stand strong for up to 20 years, even in challenging weather conditions, from snowy winters to blistering summers. And if you ever decide to relocate your outdoor setup, no problem. Toja Grid is modular and fully portable. Take it apart, move it, and rebuild it in your new space. A full set of 8 Toja Grid brackets costs around $141, making it one of the most cost-effective and rewarding DIY investments for homeowners. Whether you're building a cozy reading nook, an outdoor dining space, or a shaded garden corner, Toja Grid turns you into a backyard pro fast. Working wonders with wood isn't just a slogan for Western wood structures. It's a philosophy they bring to life through world-class craftsmanship and smart engineering. One of their standout achievements? A breathtaking timber bridge built in the small town of Haley, Idaho, that proves just how far wood can go, literally and metaphorically. Spanning 49 meters or 161 feet across the scenic Big Wood River, the bridge provides a seamless path through local nature reserves, inviting hikers and residents alike to enjoy the beauty of the outdoors. Even more impressive, the entire structure was completed in just 3 weeks. Construction took place on both banks of the river. 2 identical bridge halves were built simultaneously, then carefully joined in the center to form a single continuous span. But it's not just functional, it's symbolic. The bridge's gently curved shape mimics the form of a traditional bow, paying tribute to the area's rich Native American heritage. It's a subtle but powerful reminder of the land's cultural legacy, woven directly into the design. This project is a perfect example of what happens when modern engineering meets natural materials. Strong, sustainable, and rooted in history. With every structure, Western Wood Structures continues to prove that wood can be both a tool of the future and a tribute to the past. Creating a beautiful outdoor terrace doesn't have to be a construction nightmare. The grad cladding system is designed to make the process fast, flexible, and surprisingly smart, even for non-professionals. At the heart of this innovation are Grad's patented clip mechanisms, ingeniously crafted to let you remove and replace decking boards with ease. Think of it like pulling a book off a shelf. With a simple, unlocking tool, individual boards can be detached in just minutes. This isn't just about convenience, it's incredibly practical. Whether you're retrieving a lost credit card, phone, or USB drive that slipped between the boards, or assessing utilities and drainage systems installed below. Equally clever are the adjustable grad rails, which adapt seamlessly to uneven ground. Each support leg can extend from 3.5 centimeters to 35 centimeters, or 1.4 inches to 13.8 inches, allowing you to create a perfectly level surface, even on sloped or bumpy terrain. The result? A clean, seamless deck that hides its brilliance beneath the surface. No visible screws, no warping planks, just precision alignment and long-lasting durability. Whether you're working on a compact balcony or a sprawling patio, Grad cladding makes outdoor living look effortless and function flawlessly. It's not just decking, it's modular design thinking at its best. When it comes to slab formwork, Doka Superdeck sets the benchmark for speed, safety, and simplicity, all without sacrificing performance. Developed by Doka, one of the global leaders in formwork solutions, Superdeck is built to streamline the job site and maximize efficiency. Its design focuses on reducing labor demands. Thanks to a minimal part count, just 4 main components, assembly becomes intuitive and nearly error-proof. Even with a small crew, a single worker can manage setup, and in many cases, the system can be assembled entirely from ground level, without scaffolding or ladders. The system's parts are crafted from a combination of lightweight aluminum and engineered wood, striking the perfect balance between strength and manageability. Components are easy to lift, position, and align, significantly cutting down on fatigue and setup time. This isn't just convenient, it's a huge safety advantage. Fewer moving parts, no complex steps, and less time at height means a safer environment for the whole crew. Whether you're pouring floors for a commercial tower or a residential build, Doka Supertech transforms slab work from a chore into a clean, precise operation. It's modern slab formwork, simplified, accelerated, and built for today's construction demands. What do a Swiss Army knife and this foundation kit have in common? They both take something complex and make it brilliantly simple. The foundation kit is a modular, no concrete required foundation system designed to make light construction fast, clean, and reliable. The system uses heavy-duty galvanized steel anchors, which are driven directly into the ground to form a sturdy base for wooden frames. No digging, no pouring, just straightforward assembly. And the best part, the structure can compensate for uneven terrain, adjusting for elevation differences of up to 25 centimeters or 9.8 inches. A lifesaver when building on sloped or irregular ground. Whether you're constructing a deck, gazebo, garden studio, or a tiny home, up to 40 square meters or 430 square feet, this foundation kit adapts easily. It installs on grass, bare soil, or even a thin gravel bed, offering total flexibility. The result is a solid, level base that saves time, money, and mess, especially compared to traditional concrete footings. It's a smart solution for DIYers and pros alike who want to build quickly, sustainably, and without heavy machinery. Think of it as the multi-tool of foundation systems, compact, versatile, and ready for action. At Cedar Roofing Company, craftsmanship meets versatility. These roofing specialists are comfortable working with a wide range of materials, from metal to bitumen, but their standout expertise lies in one of the most iconic sustainable roofing solutions, cedar shingles. Cedar is naturally lightweight, yet impressively durable. It can withstand strong winds, hail, and heavy rains, making it ideal for regions with unpredictable weather. Its thermal properties also offer excellent insulation, helping homes stay cool in the summer and warm during winter, reducing energy demands year-round. For added protection, homeowners can choose cedar shingles that have been treated for fire resistance and moss prevention, extending their lifespan and reducing maintenance. But beyond function, cedar delivers unmatched visual appeal. A cedar shingled roof carries the rustic charm of hand-split wood and the elegance of natural grain patterns. Over time, the wood develops a silvery patina that only enhances its storybook aesthetic. It's the kind of roof that gives a home personality, as if it's drawn from the pages of an old illustrated novel. Cedar Roofing Company blends tradition with modern performance, crafting roofs that are not only built to endure, but to elevate the character of every home they crown. When it comes to sustainable design, Mosso Bamboo is in a league of its own, specializing in eco-friendly finishing materials. The company transforms fast-growing bamboo into stunning, durable solutions for both residential and commercial projects. Their work is best showcased at Madrid Barajas Airport, where over 200,000 square meters or 2.15 million square feet of fire-resistant bamboo panels now form the airport ceiling. It stands as the largest bamboo finishing project in the world, proving that renewable materials can scale beautifully and responsibly. But Mosso doesn't stop at grand architecture. They pioneered bamboo veneer panels, suitable for a wide range of applications, indoor and outdoor alike. Whether you're building terraces, facades, fencing, or furniture, Mosso panels provide the strength and elegance of hardwood with a fraction of the environmental impact. Each product is backed by a 25-year warranty, a testament to its durability and weather resistance. Bamboo's natural hardness and density are enhanced through specialized treatment, making it highly resistant to moisture, insects, and UV rays. If nature could engineer the ideal finishing material, it would look a lot like this. Mosso has turned bamboo into one of the most forward-thinking, planet-friendly choices in modern construction, without sacrificing an ounce of style. In large-scale wood construction, like the towering Bra Commons building, the glamour often lies in height and scale, but sometimes it's the smallest components that make the biggest difference, like post supports. The first comes from Dincel, designed specifically for securing wooden posts to concrete bases. It provides a stable anchor during initial erection and ensures lasting stability. Ideal for framing and load-bearing connections, it's a go-to for both residential and commercial builds. The second, from PYX, is tailored for lighter structures such as terraces, platforms, or garden decks. What sets it apart is its adjustable height mechanism, a vital feature when working with uneven terrain. It can support loads of up to 329 kilograms or 725 pounds, making it both strong and flexible. Both systems are built to streamline installation, save time, and increase safety. Whether you're securing a pergola or anchoring a support beam in a multi-story structure, post supports ensure everything stays grounded. Literally, they might not be flashy, but they're indispensable. The quiet strength behind the scenes of modern timber architecture. In the quiet Swiss town of Goes, two unassuming wooden silos tell a powerful story. That simplicity, when well executed, is genius. Each silo is designed to store 200 cubic meters or 7,062 cubic feet of road grit. But the true innovation isn't in the volume, it's in the mindset. The project's client intentionally rejected overly complex systems and high-tech gimmicks, choosing instead a solution rooted in natural materials and time-tested design principles. The silos are constructed from pre-painted larch wood, a material chosen not just for its rustic charm, but for its exceptional durability and resistance to moisture and weathering. The clean lines and understated form give the silos a timeless look, one that feels both contemporary and comfortably vintage. There are no unnecessary components, no high-maintenance systems, just a focus on functionality and reliability. The result is a facility that serves a vital municipal function, yet manages to do so gracefully, sustainably, and economically. This product is a reminder that in the world rushing towards automation and innovation, there's still room and reason for classic design thinking. Sometimes the smartest choice is the simplest one. In Goes, two timber silos stand quietly, but boldly, proof that great design doesn't need to shout. At the forefront of timber engineering, Swiss researchers at BFH are pushing the boundaries of what's possible with CLT, cross-laminated timber. Their recent studies focus on how CLT structures perform during seismic events, offering promising data for architects and engineers in earthquake-prone regions. CLT is made from multiple layers of timber stacked perpendicularly and bonded together to create panels with exceptional strength and dimensional stability. Unlike traditional wood framing, CLT buildings exhibit a unique blend of rigidity and flexibility. In testing, researchers observed that CLT walls increase the structure's stiffness, reducing overall sway during earthquakes. Instead of snapping or shifting unevenly, a CLT home will flex in a controlled way, preserving the structure without sacrificing safety. This controlled flexibility is less extreme than in-frame or log constructions, providing a balance between strength and adaptability for regions with high seismic activity. That balance can mean the difference between minor damage and catastrophic failure. These findings highlight CLT's potential not just for sustainable construction, but for resilient urban design, with lower material waste and faster build times. It also appeals to cost-conscious developers. Thanks to BFH's research, timber isn't just beautiful, it's becoming smarter, stronger, and ready for the toughest conditions. At first glance, this wooden canopy might look like the work of a seasoned artisan, but behind its elegant curves and clean lines lies a design so intuitive, even a weekend builder can bring it to life. This kit comes with a clearly numbered assembly plan, eliminating guesswork and dramatically cutting build time. The joints are pre-drilled and many sections are secured using wooden dowels, allowing for a clean, tool-like construction process. No hours of hammering or frustrating adjustments, just smart joinery that clicks into place. The components are made from high-quality oak or Douglas fir, both known for their durability, resistance to decay, and timeless grain patterns. And it's more than just a canopy. Its modular design means it can serve a covered porch, garden shed, open-air workspace, or even a micro cabin. Need customization? The manufacturer offers bespoke windows and doors, allowing you to adapt the structure to your exact needs. Whether you're creating a cozy retreat or a stylish outdoor feature, the result is always rooted in natural beauty and practical design. With this canopy, you're not just building a shelter, you're assembling craftsmanship, flexibility, and timeless design into one elegant frame. When it comes to airtight construction, Corvum 3030 tape is the silent performer that gets the job done perfectly and permanently. Manufactured in Switzerland, the high-performance sealing tape is used during window and door installations to create a secure vapor and weather barrier around openings. Each 25-meter or 82-foot roll costs approximately $46, offering exceptional long-term value. Corvum 3030 meets not only Swiss building standards, but also complies with German, British, and international codes, making it a trusted solution across Europe. Unlike many standard tapes, Corvum 3030 contains no rubber or solvents, which means it won't dry out, shrink, or become brittle over time. It maintains its performance in extreme climates, withstanding temperatures from 100 degrees to -40 degrees Celsius, or 212 degrees to -40 degrees Fahrenheit. Designed for a service life of over 50 years, this tape offers serious peace of mind, especially for passive houses, energy-efficient renovations, and projects demanding ultra-tight envelopes. Its durability, consistency, and eco-conscious formulation make it more than just a sealing product. Corvum 3030 is a smart investment in long-term building integrity, one that ensures your carefully crafted structures remain protected for decades to come. Sometimes, the smallest components deliver the greatest performance. Every now and then, you stumble across a building system that just seems to check all the right boxes, and the Dincel Wall system is absolutely one of them. On the surface, this formwork looks like any other, just a generic set of lightweight polymer blocks. But if you let that kind of simplicity go to your head, you'd be missing out on what makes it so impressive. Designed and manufactured in Australia by Dincel Structural Walling, this modular formwork system is anything but ordinary and consists of several sturdy polymer blocks that snap together without the need for cranes or any other kind of heavy machinery. The interlocking polymer panels are very easy to assemble in one place. They're surprisingly mobile and are able to withstand some serious punishment, much more than you'd expect. They're the kind of tough that can shrug off a magnitude 9 earthquake, but also the kind that will never rot, warp, or rust. These blocks are able to withstand constant exposure to salt water, oil, and other harsh conditions that would destroy other building materials. These walls have been lab tested against sulfuric, hydrochloric, and nitric acids. And because the polymer formwork itself is incredibly light and easy to handle, shipping is a breeze and transport costs will drop significantly, which is something any builder can appreciate. If you've ever had to endure months of traffic cones and crawling detours just to watch a bridge go up, then you'll know very well that such big infrastructure projects typically come with equally big delays. But over Warwickshire, England, the team behind HS2 decided to try something new, and it seems to have worked out pretty well for everybody in the end. They were able to slide a massive 32 million pound or 14,500 ton bridge into place without the usual traffic nightmares, dragging on for years. And the results are nothing short of jaw-dropping. This group of engineers had a mission to install a brand new overbridge across the busy A46 highway without causing major delays to traffic, and they did it in less than a week, thanks to some rather unique methods. The team didn't just rely on brute force, but instead used a clever hydraulic push system that gently slid the entire bridge into position along specially designed rails. Over the course of the operation, the entire span of the bridge was moved a total of 210 feet, or 64 meters. Crews worked day and night to get it done, using every available hour to tackle drainage, fresh paving, and detailed road markings. By the time the highway reopened, it looked like the bridge had always been there. Automation is becoming a growing trend in the construction industry, but in some places, it's much more than just a trend. Take Japan, for instance. This island nation is facing ever-increasing labor gaps because of issues like a declining birth rate, aging population, and a consequently shrinking workforce. And thus, to keep up with the global pace, automation is quickly turning into a necessity for them. Luckily, pioneering companies like Max Engineers are introducing pragmatic solutions to bridge this growing divide. Japan has been tinkering away at smarter construction tools for decades, and one of their innovations tackles one of the most repetitive and physically demanding tasks in construction: tying rebar. For many people, tying rebar usually brings to mind a worker hunched over with pliers, twisting away for hours at a time. But now a robot can just take over and do the job instead. As it turns out, that's already been happening thanks to this machine. Max's rebar tying unit for automation is taking Japan's looming 3.78 million worker shortage. And the robotic manipulator shown on screen can auto-detect rebar intersections, adjust misaligned sections, calculate the most efficient tying route all on its own. It even teams up in swarm mode with other similar units. Keep your eyes peeled for the newest invention that makes the need for climbing stairs in your multi-story house a thing of the past. Adding an elevator to a home used to be a luxury reserved for large renovations and even larger budgets, but that's starting to change. And it's because of rather simple concepts like this, concepts that have been around for a while, and don't take an engineering degree to understand. If you've ever watched one of those old-school mail tubes in action, where capsules shoot from point A to B using nothing but a change in air pressure, you already understand the basics behind this next project. The Pneumatic vacuum elevator is a self-contained vertical lift that's compact, stylish, and sort of like a reverse vacuum cleaner, but for people. Instead of heavy machinery or bulky shafts, this system consists of a lift built into a sleek tube made from polycarbonate panels and aluminum framing, and it doesn't require a bit, hoistway, or machine room. That means no invasive construction and no major architectural changes. Plus, it could be placed directly on any finished floor, and since it's entirely self-supporting, it even works in places traditional lifts can't. All it needs is a standard power outlet. And Pneumatic vacuum elevators models even come in multiple sizes, including options that are wheelchair-friendly. The standard lift can carry up to 524 pounds, or 238 kilograms, and is rated for 3 people per trip. The next product on our list is actually quite brilliantly designed, even though it's true that interior construction materials don't usually scream innovation and rarely get the spotlight. This is one of those rare examples that's both genuinely well-designed and surprisingly forward-thinking. That's why these mineral foam blocks from IPSIIS stand out from the crowd, despite their deceptively simple appearance. There's a lot more going on here than meets the eye. These panels are in fact made out of a pretty unique construction material and built to handle all kinds of interior construction challenges. Lightweight, heat-resistant, and impressively versatile. They're built for far more than just filling space, and get their distinctive properties from a special mineral-based foam core, which gives each block a porous, breathable structure. This makes them ideal for promoting indoor air circulation, especially in sealed-off or poorly ventilated spaces. And while they're gentle on air movement, they're not exactly delicate, and these blocks are designed to handle temperatures up to 2,192 degrees Fahrenheit, or 1,200 degrees Celsius without breaking down. Installation is refreshingly flexible too, since they can be screwed into place, glued down, or mounted onto all sorts of surfaces, from steel panels to glass facades. What's more, with thickness options ranging from 0.7 to 3.1 inches or 20 to 80 millimeters, there's room for tailoring. There's waterproofing, and then there's Vákuumlift, designed by Culverts, a German brand with decades of roofing expertise. Vákuumlift is a highly flexible flashing solution that can stretch, bend, and mold itself around awkward shapes and uneven surfaces. If there's one thing that gives roofers a headache, it's trying to seal up all those weird in-between spaces, like where a roofline meets a chimney or curves around a skylight, basically any spot where a rigid material would struggle. At the core of Vákuumlift is a lightweight aluminum mesh, but instead of being rigid or brittle, it's embedded inside a stretchy polyisobutylene compound that acts like a flexible skin. You'll find adhesive strips running down both edges too, which means once you roll it out and press it into place, it stays there. And it's surprisingly stretchy as well, since it is able to easily expand by 15% in width and a whopping 50% in length, which can be an incredibly big help when it comes to sealing up uneven materials or unexpected angles. What's more, you can just grab a pair of scissors, a tape measure, and a roller, and you're good to go. It works on everything from ceramic tiles to corrugated metal sheets. And best of all, it delivers all the flexibility of lead without the weight, waste, or worry. Have you ever wished you could say goodbye to precarious and nerve-wracking scaffolding structures? This is your chance. Cranes are great, until they're not. When you're working hundreds of feet off the ground, shuffling heavy formwork panels with limited visibility and high winds, things tend to get tricky quickly. That's why more high-rise projects are leaning towards self-climbing systems, and the SCF-60 is one of the top contenders in that category. If you're planning on building the tallest tower in the neighborhood, you should think of a way to not rely on too much external lifting gear like cranes. Most construction crews know that building upward always brings a unique set of challenges, especially when heights creep past the 900-foot or 270-meter mark. But this clever self-climbing formwork setup quite literally climbs the building as it's constructed, and instead of relying on cranes or sprawling scaffolding layouts, it hoists itself skyward as the structure grows. It's clean, contained, and significantly safer for crews working at height, with built-in protection from weather, debris, and edge falls. The SCF-60 is made for super tall structures, those exceeding 984 feet or 300 meters, and has already proven itself on landmark builds like the Grand Tower in Frankfurt, Germany's tallest residential structure. It's been tested to meet stringent European, British, and American safety standards, so developers don't have to choose between performance and protection. Wooden homes may feel like old news in the prefab world, but Framehouse is doing something very few others are even thinking about. They're slowly but surely redefining how timber fits into the future of construction. And what better way to show it off than by turning the spotlight on themselves? Instead of renting out a basic office block or converting a warehouse, the team built a fully custom 4-story headquarters that also houses their production line. It's big too, over 50,000 square feet or 4,656 square meters of purpose-built workspace. But one feature in particular stands out: the elevator shaft. That and how it's put together. The elevator shaft is made entirely from wood, and it's not just a cold concrete box tucked away behind some drywall. This timber lift core rises nearly 47.5 feet or 14.5 meters into the air, and not only does it hold its own structurally, but it also fits seamlessly into the look of the entire building. Built with precision and designed to meet the demands of a modern multi-level structure, it proves that wood isn't just for walls and window frames. It can handle the heavy lifting too. If this is the kind of quality Framehouse puts into their own building, it's easy to see why over 2,000 clients have already trusted them with theirs. Green roofs used to be the kind of thing you'd only spot in eco-buildings or trendy urban designs in glossy magazines. But Supreme wants to change that with something called Toundrabox, a fully modular, pre-planted rooftop system designed to make going green as easy as stacking trays. Instead of complex setups, expensive consultants, and weeks of prep work, this system breaks it all down into 3 core pieces: sturdy pre-filled trays, specialized plant-friendly substrate, and ready-to-go pre-grown vegetation. And yes, the plants are already grown in, so you're basically installing a finished garden. A garden that, for the first year of use, requires no further maintenance other than the occasional watering. It's also a fully patented system, which means it's been engineered to perform reliably across all kinds of buildings, turning what used to be an architectural luxury into something within reach for anybody. The benefits go beyond just the beauty of lush greenery though, and they stack up quickly. Green roofs like this help cut down on air conditioning bills, boost sound insulation, and contribute to biodiversity in cities, where naturally green spaces are in very short supply. By keeping things modular, lightweight, and simple to install, it's easy to see that Supreme's ultimate goal will soon be a reality. Concrete has been a cornerstone of construction for as long as it's been around, but now advancements are changing the game entirely. Don't go anywhere. If you ever had to wait around on a slab pour because someone forgot a key formwork part or the layout suddenly needed changing midstream, you know just how quickly site delays can snowball. And though it may seem like the kind of task that just follows a script, as most site managers will tell you, that script rarely goes unchanged. But with Mevidec, things are designed to go a little more according to plan. Mevidec's slab formwork system stands out because it's designed to shift gears as quickly as your floor plan does, rather than committing you to one rigid method. This system gives you options. 3, to be exact, are built right in. You can choose between the drop head beam panel method, a more traditional primary and secondary beam combo, or go fully modular with panels only. Plus, no matter which you go with, the core components stay the same. Better still, the system isn't locked into one layout style, and you have the option to mix and match methods depending on room shape, slab thickness, or whatever the blueprint throws your way. The latest generation of Mevidec is also lighter, easier to clean, and more efficient to handle. And by using their products, contractors can keep progress steady, mistakes to a minimum, and the project firmly on schedule. Concrete might be the backbone of modern infrastructure, but traditional mixes also have a glaring flaw, and that is that they just cannot match the speed of modern life. Having to wait weeks for a single construction site to reopen isn't just frustrating, it can be wildly impractical, especially in high traffic zones that can't afford to sit idle while traditional concrete slowly cures to full strength, which can often take up to a month. That kind of delay brings detours, congestion, and rising repair costs. But what if the fix could be just as strong and be ready in a matter of hours? That's precisely what the creators behind hybrid polymer concrete promise, an accelerated high-performance solution that, instead of relying on conventional cement mixes, uses a blend of specialty resins and carefully selected aggregates that allow it to set remarkably fast. The result is a surface that cures so quickly that traffic can start rolling over it again just 3 hours after completion. And this mix doesn't just win on speed, it's built to take a beating. The chemical resistance is impressive, and the durability under extreme weather means it's not just a quick fix, it's a long-term upgrade. On bridges, for instance, where exposure is relentless, it's been shown to extend the usable life of the structure by decades. Contrary to popular belief, it's not really the loud noises that wear you down. Sometimes it's the barely noticeable ones that do the most damage. And on top of that, not all noise is even obvious. Sometimes it hums beneath the surface, low-frequency vibrations that don't scream for attention, but slowly wear you down. It's kind of like an invisible background stress. And unfortunately, modern buildings, especially those with hard surfaces and poor acoustics, definitely are not helping. You can repaint the walls, swap out the lights, or refurnish an entire room, but if the acoustics are off, it'll never quite feel right. That's why improving a room's acoustic environment is a crucial step. And it's also where Cleanio acoustic gypsum boards fit in perfectly. These sound-absorbing panels, built for both ceilings and walls, do more than just sit there. They are designed to absorb excess sound, reduce echo, and tame most unwanted ambient noises. But they will actually end up doing much more than that. Thanks to embedded zeolite crystals, these boards actively improve indoor air quality by filtering out pollutants like tobacco smoke, volatile compounds, and other common contaminants. And you can literally feel the difference within hours. Safety is one of the main construction concerns for every product, and our next entry may finally be the breakthrough you have been waiting for. Most professional builders have likely experienced that feeling when they're literally stories up in the air and their gear doesn't feel quite up to the job. And at that moment, the only thing that can help is equipment they trust to hold up under pressure. SafeSmart Access has been trying to give construction workers this exact kind of confidence since the early 1990s, because they know that gravity is always waiting to make its move. One of their standout systems is the Z-Stack, an aluminum stair module that somehow manages to feel both featherlight and fortress strong. At just 480 pounds or 218 kilograms per segment, it's easy to move, stack, and scale, but tough enough to support stair builds to go as high as the job demands. You're not locked into a preset height either, but have a fair deal of modular freedom. And you can be rest assured that this company's gear is designed to keep you on your feet. And for those who need to reach crane cabins, SafeSmart's extra-wide scaffold platforms offer 4 feet or 1.2 meters of width, and they are rated to handle 2.5 kilopascals per 11 square feet or 250 kilograms of force per square meter. Plus, there's also EasyRail, the rooftop safety barrier that locks to the eaves and creates a stable fall protection zone that doesn't need constant adjusting. As one of Northern Europe's biggest names in facade engineering, Staticus isn't just going to slap some glass panels onto buildings and call it a day. This company has made it their goal to push the entire field forward by not only taking on highly complex projects, but also conducting scientific research to advance facade technology itself. Staticus is inventing entirely new ways of building, and along with installing facades on some of the region's most demanding projects, they also invest heavily in R&D and even build their own testing ground to help them do this. Every new concept is stress tested in this dedicated facility, and prototypes are exposed to simulated wind pressure, soaking rains, blunt impacts, and all kinds of long-haul wear. That kind of lab-grade scrutiny isn't just rare in construction. It's a sign of how seriously Staticus takes durability and data, and it shows their commitment to revolution. Plus, their partnership with leading researchers like SINTEF, one of Europe's most respected independent science institutes, is bearing fruit in the form of things like the Huff system, a specialized hybrid facade framework that swaps traditional aluminum framing for structural laminated timber. This change helps reduce production-related carbon emissions by around 30% without ever compromising on the overall structural integrity, and of course, also saves builders precious time and money. Putting up a roof has always been one of the most hazardous stages in construction. There's often swaying scaffolds, high-altitude hammering, and nervous workers involved. All of this can make for a rather dangerous work environment where a simple mistake can have possibly catastrophic consequences, as well as being a major time-wasting factor. But a method developed in New Zealand is taking a very different approach to this step, and rather than assembling a roof overhead, this technique is starting at the safest spot possible, the ground. The build and lift method has already quietly redefined how teams approach this part of vertical construction, and it's now been adopted by a number of construction companies too. So we thought we'd take a look at how it works and whether it could make the entire industry as safe as it claims to. The idea is actually brilliantly straightforward. Build the roof at the ground level, where it's easier to work on, and then lift it into place when ready. With this method, a roof spanning up to 3,229 square feet, or 300 square meters, can be installed in a single day. No week-long waiting, and no precarious builds at dizzying heights. Workers can avoid hazardous elevation work altogether until the final lift, and the process also integrates seamlessly with existing scaffolding and fall protection systems. You might not have given much thought to flooring before, but this is about to change. Construction sites are never going to be completely safe. That's just the way it is. But thanks to the amazing advances in technology being made, there are more and more ways being introduced to help crews mitigate some of the risks involved. One of the most interesting of these is the Scissor Safe system, a cleverly pre-planned fall protection setup that skips the mess and noise of traditional drilling altogether. Instead, it relies on a system of strong but simple brackets and anchors, essentially ensuring that safety is baked right into the setup from day one. No one wants to haul out the power tools just to stay safe, especially when you're several stories up and the job is already complex. So instead of installing anchor points later, the Scissor Safe method begins during the very first stages of the concrete pour itself. Workers simply have to place small inserts or void formers right where safety anchors will later be added as needed. And once the slab sets and it's time to get to work, anchor points drop straight into those pre-formed pockets, and workers can clip into the safety line in seconds. But don't think that all this simplicity means cutting corners, because Scissor Safe has undergone independent testing and proudly holds a BS EN 795 certification, meaning the company adheres to rigorous pan-European safety standards. Step into a data center, clean room, or high-security facility, and chances are good that the floor beneath you is doing more than just supporting your steps. The space is equipped with a raised system like Titan Floor, and though you might not even notice it, and might walk away never ever knowing it was there in the first place. It's doing an incredible amount of work, and that's kind of the point. Most flooring systems are not going to be built this smart, this strong, and this silently efficient, and they certainly aren't going to be thinking ahead. But Titan Floor practically anticipates the needs of every high-demand space it enters. This is the kind of technology you won't find in most places. At the heart of its design is a robust, one-piece die-cast aluminum alloy body made from ADC12, a material that effectively eliminates weak points and boosts the overall durability of the structure. The company's top-tier AL1500 version has been custom designed to deliver a staggering 24.5 kilopascals per 11 square feet or 2,500 kilograms per square meter, and can easily withstand the weight of a small car if it really had to. Moreover, Titan Floor also works with a wide range of surface options, including everything from calcium sulfate, encapsulated tiles for fire safety and acoustic control, to anti-static PVC panels for electronic-sensitive zones. The creators of Slurry Tub know that working with wet concrete can be a challenge, and anyone who has ever had to try and clean concrete off a wheelbarrow will be aware that it's not exactly a graceful process. But it doesn't have to be this way, and Slurry Tub is how you change it. This ingenious product will take that mess, sometimes literal buckets of silty wastewater, and instead of sending it down the drain, filter it into a reusable container with a special biodegradable lining. What this essentially does is separate the heavy cement particles from the extra rinse water. And so instead of sending sediment, rich slurry into the sewer system, you rather trap the solids and end up with water that's clear enough for collection, treatment, and future use. But the manufacturers of Slurry Tub didn't do all this just to help people be tidy and clean. Their goal is to save water. So rather than wasting this precious resource every time you rinse off a tool, you're actually contributing to long-term water conservation. And that adds up fast. If every construction site across Australia implemented a Slurry Tub setup, the nation could save an estimated 79 million gallons or about 300 million liters of water annually. A basic kit selling for around $250 includes one tub and a pack of 24 filters. Don't you hate waking up to the sound of your neighbors dropping something on the apartment staircase? This is now a problem that has finally been solved. You don't usually expect comfort and hospital corridor to appear in the same sentence, but that is exactly the kind of combination that makes Sika Comfort Floor the perfect flooring solution, and why it has been increasing in demand and popularity in so many places. And it's not just for hospitals, but really any area that sees a high amount of foot traffic. And once it's there, you're not going to miss the cold, echoey tiles it replaced. There's even a chance that you're not going to notice it until you step onto something less forgiving. But that's exactly the quiet kind of magic that the makers of Sika Comfort Floor had in mind in the first place. This setup flips the script on conventional industrial flooring with a poured surface that's surprisingly soft underfoot and yet still built to handle the daily grind. Most people are going to feel the difference instantly. It's elastic under pressure and also scratch resistant by design. Plus, it helps muffle footsteps, making hallways quieter and more peaceful. But there's more, because the seamless finish means no gaps for bacteria, dust, or moisture to hide it, making hygiene easier to maintain on the long term. And even the installation is thoughtful. The process is odorless, which means zero harsh chemical smells hanging in the air for days, and no off-putting fumes. Multi-story apartment buildings are often uncomfortable echo chambers, where every footstep and clang carries through the whole structure. And to make matters even worse, stairwells love to act like amplifiers. Every step or dropped item can send sound throughout floors and walls, and it often reaches far beyond where the noise started. For developers and architects, controlling that sort of structural noise is critical, and it is also often the determining factor in lease signings for many tenants. Given all that, it should not be surprising that products like Shoalhaven are at the heart of on-the-rise solutions for so many residential construction projects. As more homeowners and builders start to understand the benefits of this solution, it's a technology intended to correct the problem at the source, and it works by isolating stair parts with highly engineered, ultra-durable elastomer strips. This layer soaks up vibrations before they are able to travel through the structure. Various versions of the system are installed at different points, like between flights of stairs and the landings, or between landings and supporting walls, depending on the exact design of the building. By blocking these direct paths of transmission, Dincel effectively eliminates most of the impact sound at its source. But it doesn't just mute footsteps, and also helps prevent the exact type of low-frequency rumble that's notoriously hard to block using common materials. It's probably not a stretch to assume that if you've ever driven over a quiet country bridge or zipped across an expressway overpass, you probably didn't stop to wonder who made the arc holding everything up, or how they did it. But if the engineers used anything from the deservedly renowned ABM arc manufacturing line, you can be rest assured that the structure is of the highest quality. This company is quietly shaping major transport routes with precision engineered arc structures, and they've been doing it for a long time, since they specialize in prefab reinforced concrete arcs. ABM structures are a favorite for road and railway bridges, especially when projects call for speed and precision. One of their larger projects recently helped streamline a section of Poland's S11 expressway, where they used a beautiful and structurally sound 4-span configuration to bring this stretch of roadway up to the highest standards of quality. Did we mention that every batch of concrete gets tested against hundreds of performance benchmarks before and after pouring, all in their own in-house labs? And if you're on a tight timeline, ABM has full installation services available, and they can slot in a single-span structure about 26 feet or 8 meters wide and have it up and operational within a single shift. Who doesn't love a wearable piece of equipment? You're sure to adore the next entry on our list. We can safely bet that the tedious process of vacuuming and cleaning after the construction job is done is no one's favorite way to spend time. Now there is a more efficient way to go about this age-old problem. HEPA has now introduced their backpack vacuum, something you'll definitely want to invest in after seeing its incredible perks. Firstly, who wouldn't jump at the chance to create a dustless working area that you can keep clean as you work? Cleaning is much more efficient thanks to the equipped HEPA filters, and it will be amazingly useful in just about any application. This wearable backpack catches more than 99% of all particles in the air, and it can capture things as small as 0.3 microns. For perspective, that's smaller than a red blood cell, where traditional vacuums always release some dust and particles back in the air. The backpack vacuum has a perfectly sealed design, and it's incredibly easy to move around. The power cord is an impressive 49 feet or 15 meters long, and combined with its 5 foot or 1.5 meter hose, your cleaning radius will never let you down. It's lightweight and has a 5-point attachment clip system. With the added 4-layer filtration system, cleaning may very well become your favorite part of the construction job. Enter Trans 21, a revolutionary leap in the irrigation world created by Diamond Plastics. Where normal PVC pipes fall short, this new invention takes center stage and bears the brunt of the work. These pipes are made from a versatile material that is well suited to water supply, irrigation, and sewage needs, and these systems could do with an upgrade in most cases. Standard water pipelines have a max pressure capacity of 73 psi or 5 atmospheres, but these top-tier pipes from Diamond Plastics boost this up to an impressive 308 psi or 21 atmospheres of pressure. It's not hard to see why the Trans 21 pipes are already miles ahead of the competition, where standard plumbing pipes are prone to age degradation and wear. These new pipes are designed to never corrode, and their innate flexibility ensures you're protected against those usually untimely and disastrous soil shifts. These new age pipes were brought into creation when Pima County was looking for a way to upgrade their canals and infrastructure systems, and any city planner or construction worker worth their salt will see the unbeatable perks they offer. Trans 21 is aptly named as being built for the 21st century, and once you experience the perks they offer, you'll never go back to standard piping again. Working on unsteady ground and getting all the construction equipment in place on new job sites is usually incredibly challenging. That is why Tensor has stepped up and taken it upon themselves to take the hassle of soil stabilization and turn it into something incredibly simple and reliable. The Interax GeoGetter is the solution they have created, and it's worth a few minutes of your attention. This advanced soil stabilizing grid is not just easy to work with, it's ideal for various applications. Whether you're working on a dirt road, a highway, or a construction site somewhere out in the sticks, these grids come together to form an incredibly reinforced surface that will give crews the peace of mind they need. You're probably wondering just how strong these inconspicuous grids are. Well, the answer is that they can support construction machines like cranes and pile drivers without batting an eye. Tensor has poured over 10,000 hours of research into creating these high-tech stabilizing grids. They combine hexagonal, triangular, and trapezoidal elements, and filling is held very effectively. So much so that the stabilization costs of projects using them have been cut down by 50%. Rest assured you won't be left in the dark, since Tensor Plus is now available online to help you calculate the cost and time savings these grids can offer on your project. Waste and rubbish is one of the biggest challenges we face in nearly every sector. Annually, our planet accumulates a staggering 114 billion pounds, or 52 million tons of plastic waste. It doesn't take rocket science to see why this is a huge problem. While lawmakers are fighting the battle against single-use plastics, the bright minds of the construction industry have started tackling this problem head-on in their own way. Instead of cutting down on production, BuyBlock has sprung into existence as an ingenious way of dealing with the plastic waste that's already here. Plastic waste is collected, shredded into small bits, and then fused into sturdy and durable construction blocks. This is done by Fusion's patented steam-based technology to create an end result that is eco-friendly and colorful. What more could you ask for? Each block weighs around 22 pounds or 10 kilograms. Whether you have mortar or you don't, these blocks will adapt. And they are extraordinary in the fact that they never crumble, crack, or degrade. Best of all, it'll be a breeze to cover these eco-friendly blocks with plaster, tiles, or siding to create the interior of your dreams. Stay tuned to see more construction tricks we have up our sleeves, and you may be surprised to find out how long our next entry has been around. Even though we have made major advancements in the construction world thanks to modern and updated technology, there is a lot we still have left to learn from the past as well. You'd think there was only one way to stack bricks, straight on top of each other, but the impressive structure behind the dome cupola proves that brickwork can be much more ingenious and unique than you may have expected. Bricks are well-known and reliable material in the construction world, having been tried and tested many times. Combine this with a special construction technique that was commonly used in Africa by people as far back in history as the ancient Nubians, and what you get is the dome cupola. The very striking and unique structure was created on an experimental construction site found in Italy. This gave architecture students a unique change to explore brickwork and just how they can be manipulated to create a wildly impressive structure like the dome cupola. The structure also features insights from the renowned Egyptian architect Hassan Fadi. This construction method has been around for centuries, and it may still be one of the easiest and most efficient ways to build a dome structure that will leave you with undeniable durability, lasting quality, and a structure to admire for more than its initial purpose. Innovation meets practicality with our next construction marvel. The Minic barrier wall drill stands out for many reasons, but possibly the most exciting is that this self-propelled solution will handle the majority of the back-breaking labor of drilling that used to fall on construction workers. When concrete barriers need to be secured quickly yet safely, this wall drill will do more than rise up to the challenge. This machine drills holes in the barrier blocks firstly, and then drills holes in the ground, which allows the workers to step in and effortlessly insert the steel pins. Impressively, this drill has the capability of reaching a drilling depth of 36 inches or 91 centimeters, leaving no room for doubt. Best of all, the sophisticated machine needs only 2 people to be operated, with one worker handling the system via remote control and another adding the pins as they go. You won't even need gloves to safely operate the wall drill, and you can even add a dust collector to ensure there is no mess left behind. This ensures the job can be completed quickly and efficiently, taking even more of the workload off the shoulders of the workers. Using this machine is marvelously simple, and it may very well change our approach to wall drilling entirely. What if you could build a fully insulated wall in hours, not days, and make it strong enough for high winds and earthquakes? That's the promise of the Hobbs Vertical ICF wall system, a formwork method that looks deceptively lightweight, but delivers serious performance. At first glance, the panels, made from plastic and expanded polystyrene foam, seem almost toy-like, but the system is engineered for resilience in high-wind regions and seismic zones, giving it a place in both residential and commercial builds. One of its biggest advantages is speed. The Hobbs system can reduce assembly time by up to 50% compared to traditional methods. It also uses up to 40% less concrete, thanks to its vertical design and efficient internal bracing, a significant cost and weight savings for large projects. For projects on tight deadlines, there's a stucco-ready version of the system. In this configuration, the studs are integrated within the foam panel, allowing builders to apply stucco directly without additional sheathing or mesh. This streamlines finishing and cuts down on labor. Despite its lightweight components, the Hobbs Vertical ICF provides the structural integrity and thermal insulation needed for modern building codes. It's a system that combines energy efficiency, speed, and resilience in one package. Coming up, a foldable concrete form that ships flat, sets up fast, and changes how formwork is done on tight urban sites. A concrete form that folds flat for shipping, sets up in minutes, and slashes material use. That's the innovation behind Unfold Form, developed by the Zurich University of Applied Sciences. It's a breakthrough not just for builders, but for sustainability. This formwork system can reduce concrete use by up to 60% and steel reinforcement by as much as 90% when constructing reinforced concrete slabs. The secret lies in its geometry and material efficiency. Instead of traditional rigid molds, Unfold Form uses thin, flexible plywood strips that are hinged together. These strips unfold like a fan, creating a precisely curved mold that supports the concrete in just the right places to maintain strength while using far less material. At first glance, it might seem too delicate for serious work, but the prototype weighs only 24 kilograms or 53 pounds, yet it can support up to 1 metric ton or 2,205 pounds of concrete once in place. Even more impressive, the cost to build this prototype was up to $714 in materials, making it accessible for pilot projects and small-scale adoption, with massive savings possible at scale. By shipping flat and assembling quickly, Unfold Form reduces transport emissions, speeds up setup time, and opens the door to more environmentally conscious construction practices. An anchor system that grips concrete so securely, you might rethink how you attach heavy loads to structural walls. Stay tuned to see. Need to attach heavy loads to concrete, even underwater? That's where the Rollplug RHAC V-chemical anchor system comes in, providing a secure, high-strength hold in situations where standard expansion anchors fall short. Unlike mechanical anchors that grip only at certain points, chemical anchors bond along the full length of the hull, distributing the load evenly. This makes them ideal for securing rebar, threaded rods, and structural components in both new construction and retrofits. One major advantage, they handle imperfect or oversized holes with ease. The chemical compound fills gaps, locking components in place with a strength that rivals cast in-place connections. Certain formulations are even rated for underwater installation, making them perfect for marine, bridge, or flood defense projects. Installation is straightforward. For capsule-type anchors, simply drop the capsule into the drilled hole, then drive the threaded rod or rebar through with a hammer. As the capsule breaks, it releases and mixes the resin, creating a rock-solid bond. The shattered capsule fragments remain in the mix, further reinforcing the joint. From small timber frames to large reinforced concrete structures, the Raw Plug RHAC-V is a versatile solution for high-stress, high-reliability connections. Drywall so tough it can handle daily abuse in high-traffic spaces and still look new? Keep watching to see how. Imagine drywall that can withstand the daily punishment of a busy school hallway or a hospital corridor without constant repairs. That's the Rigips Reduro panel system. High-performance gypsum boards designed for durability and safety in demanding environments. The secret lies in its impact-resistant core and innovative edge protection, which prevent chipping and edge damage during both installation and service life. These panels maintain a clean, professional appearance even after years of hard use. Safety is another strength. Reduro panels provide 90 minutes of fire resistance, meeting strict safety standards for public buildings. They also perform well in high moisture areas, such as kitchens, bathrooms, and utility rooms, where standard drywall would deteriorate. Each panel is manufactured to a standard 3-meter or 9.84-foot height, but custom orders are available for projects requiring different dimensions, a plus for architects looking to minimize seams. Installation is similar to standard drywall, so there's no steep learning curve for crews. The added durability comes without sacrificing workability, allowing for easy cutting, shaping, and finishing. From hospitals and schools to commercial kitchens and public facilities, Rigips Reduro offers a long-term, low-maintenance wall solution that balances strength, safety, and design flexibility. Coming up, a spray-on concrete so strong and so fast, it can stabilize collapsing structures in minutes. Strama panels are an innovative exterior finishing system designed specifically for buildings constructed with polystyrene or minimal wool insulation blocks. Unlike traditional wet render systems that require curing time, Strama uses a completely dry installation process, allowing projects to move forward regardless of weather conditions. The panels are primarily composed of a lightweight yet durable aluminum core, finished with a real wood veneer top layer. This construction offers the natural warmth and texture of timber, while maintaining the structural stability and low-maintenance benefits of metal. Because the veneer is factory treated, it is resistant to UV fading, moisture ingress, and insect damage. Installation is remarkably straightforward. Panels are supplied pre-cut to size and can be mounted directly to the substrate using concealed fastening systems. This not only speeds up assembly, but also creates a seamless, screw-free appearance. The simplicity of the process is such that the manufacturer's full installation tutorial lasts just 38 seconds, a testament to its efficiency. Design flexibility is a key strength. Strama panels are available in over 100 finish options, ranging from classic oak to modern charred wood effects. This allows architects and builders to match virtually any design vision without sacrificing durability. For retrofits, Strama can be mounted over existing facades with minimal preparation, instantly upgrading a building's appearance and thermal performance. Maintenance is as easy as periodic cleaning with mild soap and water, eliminating the need for costly refinishing. Solar panels so thin and flexible, you can install them almost anywhere. No rigid frames required. Stay tuned to see. Techcrete Fast is a specialized dry mix shotcrete formulation designed for rapid application and exceptional structural performance. This high-strength material is heavily reinforced with alkali-resistant glass fibers, providing enhanced tensile and flexural strength while maintaining excellent adhesion to a wide range of substrates. The formulation achieves a comprehensive strength of 75 megapascals, or 10,877 pounds per square inch, making it suitable for high-load, high-impact applications. It bonds strongly to rock, concrete, masonry, and steel, ensuring a stable surface even in challenging environments. For projects requiring additional reinforcement, steel mesh or polymer grids can be integrated into the sprayed layer to further increase performance. One of Techcrete Fast's greatest advantages is its rapid strength gain in emergency stabilization scenarios, such as after rock falls in mines, spalling in tunnels, or structural deterioration in bridges. It can be applied in thick layers in a single pass, quickly hardening to restore safety. This allows crews to reopen critical infrastructure or continue mining operations without prolonged downtime. The dry application method also means reduced rebound and wastage compared to traditional wet mix shotcrete. Application involves loading the dry material into a shotcrete machine, adding water at the nozzle and spraying directly onto the prepared surface. Its superior pumpability and fiber distribution ensure an even, durable coating with minimal sagging. Techcrete Fast has proven reliability in mining, civil engineering, slope stabilization, and even military fortification projects, anywhere rapid, strong, and lasting structural support is required. Sun flare panels represent a leap forward in photovoltaic technology after 16 years of research. Unlike rigid glass modules, these ultra-thin, lightweight panels are built on a flexible stainless steel substrate. The result is a solar module that is 65% thinner, 86% lighter, and 10% more efficient than many conventional panels, while maintaining durability in real-world conditions. One of their standout features is installation versatility. Panels can be mounted on rooftops, facades, or even curved vehicle bodies without the need for heavy racking systems. Instead, they can be secured with industrial-grade double-sided adhesive tape, drastically reducing installation time and avoiding penetrations that could compromise waterproofing. A standard Sunflare Flex 60 panel measures 1 meter by 1.65 meters, or 3.28 feet by 5.41 feet, and produces up to 180 watts of power. The technology was showcased on a Tesla Cybertruck, where an array generated 1.5 kilowatts per hour in full sunlight, enough to offset significant auxiliary power loads. Sunflare panels are also highly resistant to microcracking, a common issue in traditional silicon modules, which helps maintain long-term efficiency. Their frameless, glass-free design reduces weight strain on structures, opening possibilities for retrofitting older buildings that can't support heavy solar arrays. Installation involves cleaning the mounting surface, applying adhesive pads or strips, and connecting the integrated leads to an inverter or battery system. The panel's flexibility makes them especially valuable for applications where conventional modules can't fit, bringing solar to entirely new markets. Shock Isocorp is a specialized thermal insulation system engineered to prevent heat loss at critical structural connections, such as balconies, parapets, canopies, and stair landings. Without a thermal break, these junctions act as thermal bridges, allowing heat to escape in winter and enter in summer. This not only raises energy costs, but also increases the risk of condensation, mold growth, and freeze-thaw damage. The Isocorp unit combines high-density insulating materials with stainless steel reinforced bars, ensuring structural load transfer while dramatically reducing thermal conductivity. It is designed for concrete to concrete, steel to steel, and mixed material connections, making it suitable for a wide range of building types, from residential towers to commercial complexes. Installation is straightforward. Units are placed between the building's structural slab and the projecting element during the reinforced stage before the concrete pour. Pre-drilled alignment guides ensure correct placement, and the system can be integrated seamlessly with standard reinforcement layouts. Because the installation is built into the connection, there's no need for additional cladding or external wraps to meet energy code requirements. It can also be retrofitted into existing designs during renovation. It's a solution that works equally well for new construction and upgrades to older buildings. This integration not only improves building envelope performance, but also extends structural life by reducing moisture ingress and corrosion risks. Certified for high-load applications and meets stringent passive house and low-energy building standards. Valk Screen Vision 2.0 is a cavity screen system designed to improve energy efficiency in greenhouses by separating the upper and lower air zones. When deployed, it reduces the volume of air that needs heating during cold nights or after sunset, significantly lowering energy costs. Available in 3 drive types: push-pull, pull-wire, and semi-push-pull. The system can be tailored to fit different greenhouse layouts. Each component is engineered for precision, minimizing blousing, the unwanted sagging of the screen, and ensuring a tight, consistent seal. The screen fabric allows for optimal light diffusion, so plants still receive sufficient daylight during colder periods. At night, the screen helps retain heat, while during the day it can be partially retracted to fine-tune temperature and humidity levels. This makes it ideal for growers who need year-round climate control without sacrificing plant growth quality. Installation is straightforward, and the modular drive systems make maintenance easier, with fewer moving parts exposed to humidity and temperature fluctuations. By integrating Valk Screen Vision 2.0 into their operations, growers can expect better crop yields, reduced energy bills, and more precise control over greenhouse conditions. Whether in large commercial operations or specialized research greenhouses, this system offers a long-term return on investment through energy savings and improved plant health. The WoodTech Element Bodish is a modular assembly table engineered for the efficient production of timber frame elements. Each standard module measures 1.5 by 3 meters or 4.92 by 9.84 feet, but multiple modules can be joined to create a work surface tailored to your workshop size and budget. A standout feature is its precision, engineered whole grid, allowing the quick positioning of jigs, clamps, and other assembly aids. This ensures that wall and frame components can be assembled accurately, even by a single operator. The yellow grid lines are marked with metric scales, giving immediate reference points for cutting, drilling, or fastening. Manufactured by using CNC machining, the table surfaces are perfectly flat and smooth. This high degree of accuracy makes it easier to detect even small misalignments in a frame before it moves on to the next stage of production. The robust steel frame ensures long-term stability under heavy workloads, while the modular design makes it simple to expand or reconfigure your workspace as production demands change. By combining strength, precision, and flexibility, the WoodTech Element Bodish supports faster assembly without sacrificing accuracy, making it a smart investment for both small workshops and large-scale timber frame manufacturers. Coming up, concrete panels that can literally grow, transmitting light through solid stone. The Oneida Superdust Deputy 4/5 Superdome Cyclone is designed to dramatically improve dust collection in woodworking and fabrication environments, acting as a pre-separator for single-stage dust collectors. It removes 99.99% of airborne dust particles before they reach your system's filter. Compatible with dust collectors rated for at least 10 cubic meters or 353 cubic feet per minute and up to 3 horsepower, the Superdust Deputy captures everything from fine sawdust to larger debris, like screws and wood chips. This not only improves air quality, but also prevents filter clogging, extending filter life and maintaining strong suction over time. The Cyclone's design channels incoming air into a rapid circular motion that forces heavier particles to drop into a collection bin, while allowing only clean air to pass through to the filter. Built from high-quality anti-static materials, it also reduces the risk of static buildup, a key safety feature in environments where fine dust can pose a fire hazard. Lightweight yet durable, the unit is compact enough to fit in small workshops while delivering performance that rivals much larger systems. Whether you're running a home workshop or a commercial fabrication space, the Superdust Deputy provides cleaner, safer, and more efficient dust management by keeping your equipment running at peak efficiency and your workspace free from harmful particles. It quickly pays for itself in reduced maintenance and downtime. Lucem takes ordinary concrete and gives it an extraordinary property, the ability to transmit light. This is achieved by embedding thousands of optical fibers into the mix, creating panels that can carry natural or artificial light from one side to the other without sacrificing structural integrity. Available in standard sizes, such as 120 by 65 by 3 centimeters or 47.2 by 25.6 by 1.18 inches. Lucem panels come in finishes like gray, anthracite, and ivory. They can be custom cut or shaped to suit unique architectural requirements. Despite their slender profile, they are robust enough for use in both interior and exterior applications. Designers have used Lucem for everything from partition walls to bar counters, reception desks, and even swimming pool dividers that respond to water movement with subtle changes in illumination. The effect is striking. Light patterns shift and ripple across the surface, adding a dynamic, almost living quality to the structure. Lucem can also be integrated into functional architectural elements, such as stair treads, signage, or facade panels, combining beauty and practicality. Its ability to bring light deep into a structure offers energy-saving potential in certain applications, reducing the need for artificial lighting. This material bridges engineering and art, appealing to architects seeking statement features and engineers who need durable, code-compliant materials. E-Concrete is a unique construction material designed to strengthen marine and coastal infrastructure while actively enhancing local ecosystems. Developed through collaboration between engineers, urban planners, and marine biologists, it's used for applications such as seawalls, breakwaters, piers, and underwater mattresses. Unlike traditional concrete, which can inhabit marine life, E-Concrete is formulated with environmentally friendly additives and has a surface texture engineered to encourage biodiversity. Its design incorporates grooves, cavities, and varied microtopography that provide shelter for fish, shellfish, and other organisms. Over time, these organisms contribute to natural reinforcement by depositing calcium carbonate and other substances that help protect and strengthen the structure. The concrete's durability is a major asset. It's been tested for long-term use in tropical waters, high salinity environments, and areas exposed to strong tidal forces. It can be cast into modular elements and large precast panels, allowing for rapid deployment in large-scale marine engineering projects. From an environmental perspective, E-Concrete helps reduce habitat loss in urbanized coastlines. From a structural standpoint, it provides performance on par with or exceeding conventional marine-grade concrete. This dual benefit makes it particularly appealing for governments and developers aiming to meet sustainability targets while still protecting against storm surges and coastal erosion. By merging ecological science with structural engineering, E-Concrete sets a new benchmark for resilient, environmentally responsible infrastructure. How to make concrete last decades longer, even in the harshest wastewater environments? Keep watching. SikaGuard 7000 CR is a high-performance protective coating designed to extend the life of concrete structures exposed to some of the harshest chemical and mechanical environments. It is particularly effective in sewer systems, wastewater treatment plants, and industrial facilities, where concrete faces constant abrasion, chemical exposure, and moisture. The coating forms a dense, durable membrane that resists biogenic sulfuric acid, a common cause of corrosion in sewer infrastructure. It also protects against abrasion caused by high-velocity water carrying sand and grit, which can erode untreated concrete surfaces over time. Application is straightforward and can be done with a roller or sprayer, making it ideal for large surface areas. Once cured, SikaGuard forms a seamless barrier that adheres tightly to the substrate, preventing water or chemicals from penetrating the concrete. This greatly reduces the risk of cracking, spalling, or structural degradation. The system can be applied to new structures to prevent damage from the start, or the existing infrastructure as part of the rehabilitation program. In both cases, the result is significant extension of surface life, reduced maintenance cost, and improved safety in critical facilities. Sikagard's proven resistance to aggressive chemicals makes it suitable for food processing plants, chemical manufacturing sites, and marine applications in addition to wastewater systems. It's a preventative measure that pays for itself many times over in reduced repair costs. XYM BIM is an advanced augmented reality inspection system designed to overlay a full building information model directly onto the real-world construction site using a headset or AR-compatible glasses. Inspectors and engineers can walk through a project and see digital plans aligned perfectly with the physical structure in real time. This allows instant identification of deviations, even down to a few millimeters. For example, in one project, a ventilation duct was found to extend 28 centimeters or 11 inches farther than designed, something that might have been missed. With manual measuring, XYZ BIM can also highlight small issues, such as a loose bolt or a misaligned fitting, before they cause costly delays. The system integrates seamlessly with major design software platforms like Autodesk Revit and Navisworks, so project data can be imported without additional conversion. This compatibility ensures that what you see in the field matches exactly what was modeled in the office. One of XYZ BIM's biggest advantages is efficiency. Inspectors no longer need to carry stacks of blueprints or consistently switch between paper drawings and site conditions. Instead, they can visually compare the as-built structure with the design model in real time, documenting discrepancies on the spot. The technology is particularly valuable in complex builds such as hospitals, airports, and large infrastructure projects, where precision and coordination are critical. By catching issues early, XYZ BIM helps reduce rework, saves costs, and improve project timelines. Wall partitions that can be installed in hours and reconfigured whenever you need. Stay tuned. Imagine installing a wall in minutes. No plastering, no sanding, no mess, and reusing it whenever your space needs to change. That's exactly what the Juno solid wall partition system delivers, making it a favorite in commercial spaces, offices, and even high-end residential builds. The secret lies in Juno's patented telescopic steel frame. This allows height adjustments to be made in seconds without cutting, drilling, or extra tools. Each wall segment is designed for a single-person installation, reducing labor costs and avoiding scheduling delays. Compared to traditional drywall, setup is 5 times faster, and you're left with a clean, finished surface immediately after assembly. Panels come in a variety of textures, colors, and finishes, from sleek laminate to acoustic fabric, letting designers match branding or decor instantly. Need to reconfigure an office layout? The wall simply disassembles and relocates. No demolition waste, no patch repairs. From a sustainability standpoint, Juno contributes to LEED certification by minimizing material waste and promoting reuse. Since the panels are precision-built, there's no need for disposable fillers or joint compounds. Whether you're fitting out a retail space overnight or reorganizing a workplace for new teams, Juno turns walls from static barriers into dynamic, reusable design elements. A brick slip cladding system that combines the heritage look of masonry with the speed of modern construction. This is now a reality. Keep watching to see it. For projects where the charm of real brick is essential, but the logistics of traditional masonry aren't practical, SureBrick offers a modern solution. This system uses precision-engineered aluminum or galvanized steel profiles to mechanically lock brick slips, thin slices of real brick into place. Each slip can be up to 9 centimeters thick, or 3.54 inches, delivering the depth, texture, and shadow lines of solid brickwork without the structural load. Once the slips are in place, they're securely anchored, making the finished facade strong enough for timber frame construction and reinforced concrete skyscrapers alike. Installation is clean and fast, no mortar mixing, no extended curing times, and the profile ensures perfect alignment from course to course. Fire safety is also addressed. In its standard form, SureBrick is fireproof, providing peace of mind for high-rise applications. One of the lesser-known advantages is its role during early construction. Before the building envelope is complete, SureBrick can act as a temporary weather shield, protecting internal work from wind and rain. Architects benefit from flexibility too. SureBrick can be used to create curved walls, feature panels, and complex patterns that would be labor-intensive with traditional bricklaying. With its blend of authentic appearance, speed of assembly, and structural compatibility, SureBrick bridges the gap between old-world aesthetics and modern build efficiency. Cutting recesses into hardened concrete is messy, time-consuming, and often compromises structural integrity. Steckbox solves the problem before the pour begins, providing a ready-made cavity exactly where it's needed. This modular plastic formwork system is available in 36 standard sizes, from compact 15 by 15 centimeters or 5.9 by 5.9 inches up to 50 by 50 centimeters or 19.7 by 19.7 inches. Each unit is placed in the formwork before the concrete pour, and here's the efficiency boost. The box stays in place permanently. There's no stripping, chiseling, or rework after curing. Manufactured from a fire-resistant polymer that meets the EN 1363-1 standard, Steckbox is suitable for both residential and heavy-duty commercial builds. Because it's plastic, it can be easily modified with a hole saw or cutting tool to allow for plumbing runs, electrical conduits, HVAC ducts, or other service penetrations. The system's precision molded edges create clean recess lines, saving finish work and keeping trades on schedule. Multiple units can be positioned to form complex layouts. For example, access panels in utility corridors or custom niches for embedded lighting. By eliminating the labor involved in building and later removing temporary timber boxes, Steckbox helps contractors reduce both build time and waste, while delivering a more predictable, professional finish. When heavy infrastructure projects demand strength, flexibility, and speed, the Perry Alpha Kit is built to deliver. Designed for large-scale applications such as bridge piers, tunnel linings, and elevated roadway structures, this modular system combines the load capacity of heavy steel trusses with a design that can be assembled quickly without cranes. Instead of bolts, Alpha Kit uses high-strength locking pins. Not only are pins faster to install, a quick hammer strike secures them, but they also avoid the thread wear and jamming issues common with bolts on dusty, high-traffic sites. Individual components are light enough to be carried and pre-assembled by hand. Yet when locked together, they can create shoring towers and trusses spanning up to 28 meters or 91.9 feet. This makes it suitable for everything from temporary formwork supports to permanent bridge maintenance platforms. The steel elements are hot dip galvanized, protecting them from corrosion in marine and high humidity environments, and the entire system is reusable, making it cost-effective across multiple projects. Engineers appreciate its modularity. The same kit can be reconfigured to support different geometries, reducing storage space and equipment investment. On congested urban projects, where cranes are hard to position, crews can still build full-capacity support structures safely at ground level before lifting them into place. It's a rare combination: speed in setup, flexibility in design, and sheer load capacity. Coming up, a building system you can dismantle decades later, move across town, and rebuild from the same parts. The MPS Flex isn't just a structural frame, it's a shift in how we think about construction life cycles. Built from prefabricated steel and concrete composite beams, columns, and floor slabs, it's engineered for full disassembly when a building reaches the end of its service life. Instead of demolition, the structure is unbolted, components are inspected, and the same elements are reused in new projects. This means massive savings in raw materials, particularly in an industry that consumes 60% of the world's mineral, metal, and timber resources. Prefabrication also slashes on-site demands. The NPS Flex can reduce labor by up to 80% and cut build time by 40% thanks to precision manufacturing and modular connections. Floor slabs arrive ready to install with pre-formed service routes, so plumbing, HVAC, and electrical systems can be laid in with a minimal modification. Its flexibility extends beyond sustainability. Developers can reconfigure a building's layout years later without structural compromise, making it ideal for commercial spaces, sports arenas, and educational facilities where adaptability is key. Durability is also a priority. Steel frames are protected with anti-corrosion coatings, and concrete components are engineered for high compressive strength, meaning they can endure repeated assembly cycles without performance loss. By turning the end of life into ready for next life, NPS Flex pushes construction towards a true circular economy. The Hilti J-Bot isn't just a construction tool, it's a new type of worker on the job site, designed to handle the drilling and marking of mechanical, electrical, and plumbing penetrations. J-Bot is semi-autonomous and works directly from BIM, Building Information Modeling, data. The operator uses a remote control to position J-Bot in the target area, and then the robot handles the rest, drilling every hole within reach, marking others, and logging progress automatically. Accuracy is ensured through integration with the Hilti PLT 300 total station, giving tolerances down to the millimeter. Power comes from a rechargeable battery with up to 8 hours of operation per charge, and the integrated dust extraction system captures debris at the source, improving air quality and reducing cleanup. This machine is built to address two major challenges: the shortage of skilled labor and the need for consistent precision in repetitive work. By taking an overhead drilling task, J-Bot also reduces the risk of fatigue-related errors and improves worker safety. From high-rise office fit-outs to industrial facilities, Hilti's J-Bot streamlines workflows, maintains accuracy across hundreds of holes, and provides detailed reports for quality assurance. The result? Fewer reworks, faster completion, and safer job sites. It's not replacing skilled trades, it's giving them a robotic teammate to take on the repetitive, physically demanding work. The ASP NetOp system is designed to make working at height safer without slowing down the job. At first glance, it's just a net reinforced with a crosshair pattern, but the engineering behind it makes it a serious safety tool for roofers, solar panel installers, and maintenance crews. The standard NetOp kit weighs 14 kilograms or 30.9 pounds and packs into a backpack, meaning one person can carry it up a ladder without extra help. Once on site, setup takes as little as 5 minutes, even on uneven or sloped roof surfaces. The mesh is made from high tensile, synthetic fibers with UV and weather resistance, ensuring long service life under constant outdoor exposure. The crosshair pattern isn't just for strength, it also serves as a visual guide for positioning equipment, aligning panels, or spacing fixings during installation. In practice, NetOp acts as a portable fall arrest system and psychological safety buffer. Workers can operate closer to edges with confidence, which improves precision and speed while reducing fatigue caused by working in constant caution mode. Its modular anchor points are compatible with a variety of roof materials, including corrugated metal, tiles, and flat concrete. Maintenance crews value it for quick in and out jobs, while contractors use it as a lightweight safety net for multi-day projects without needing to haul bulky scaffolding. This combination of speed, portability, and safety makes the ASP NetOp a versatile choice for job sites where efficiency is as important as protection. Mycotile offers a radically different approach to sustainable construction, using the vegetative root structure of fungi, mycelium, as a natural binder. Combined with agricultural waste such as rice husks, coffee husks, or sawdust, this organic composite can be molded into panels, blocks, and insulation products. Production is low impact, requiring 50% less water and 80% less energy than traditional mineral wool or polystyrene insulation. The chitin naturally found in mycelium provides enhanced fire resistance without chemical additives, while its dense network of fibers offers both thermal and acoustic insulation. Currently, Mycotile's flagship product line includes roof and wall insulation boards, but prototypes are in development for construction blocks, MDF, panel replacements, and furniture-grade sheets. These can be produced in custom molds, eliminating cutting waste and allowing for shapes and dimensions tailored to specific projects. Durability testing shows that when sealed, mycelium-based boards resist moisture, pests, and mold, essential for long-term use in both interior and exterior applications. They're also fully biodegradable at the end of their life cycle, returning nutrients to the soil instead of contributing to landfill waste. Builders and designers see particular particular potential for Mycotile in green certified projects, where it can help meet LEED and BREEAM sustainability targets. Architects are also exploring its aesthetic appeal, with natural textures and color variations becoming part of the design language. By replacing energy-intensive, petrochemical-based building materials with a product literally grown from waste, Mycotile could play a key role in making regenerative construction mainstream. The London Power Tunnels 2 project is a massive £1.2 billion effort to reinforce the UK's electrical grid, requiring over 200 kilometres or 124 miles of high-voltage cable to be installed deep beneath the capital. Leading contractor Balfour Beatty has deployed an AI-powered robotic inspection system to maintain precision during this critical infrastructure build. The robot travels along the tunnel's cable routes, using advanced sensors and vision systems to identify cable slack, improper alignment, and tension issues in real time. Accuracy is measured down to the millimeter, allowing teams to make immediate adjustments before the cables are fully fixed in place. Powered by onboard AI, the system doesn't just detect issues, it learns from them, improving its detection speed and reliability over time. It works seamlessly with existing installation crews, freeing skilled workers from repetitive inspection tasks and reducing the physical strain of operating in confined, underground environments. For safety, the robot is designed to operate in low light, low ventilation conditions, with dust-resistant housing and redundant communication links to the control station. Its continuous data logging also creates a digital record of every meter installed, invaluable for maintenance planning and regulatory compliance. By combining automation, machine learning, and precision engineering, Balfour Beatty is reducing installation errors, shortening project timelines, and ensuring the integrity of a power network that serves millions. In large-scale tunneling projects, where mistakes are costly and space is limited, this fusion of robotics and infrastructure is setting a new standard for underground construction. MSE wall coping panels are a precast reinforced concrete solution designed to finish and protect the tops of retaining walls, bridge parapets, and similar structures. Each coping panel arrives on-site custom fabricated to match project specifications, whether it's for railings, lighting, drainage systems, or complex curvature. Standard units measure 3 meters or 9.84 feet in length, meaning fewer pieces are needed, which reduces joint work and installation time. Since they are precast, these panels provide consistent quality and dimensional accuracy, advantages that are difficult to achieve with cast-in-place concrete. One of their main strengths is versatility. Non-standard shapes can be fabricated to fit unique design challenges, allowing engineers and architects to maintain both structural function and visual appeal. For bridge projects, the large panel size allows a crane to lift and set each section in one movement, saving hours of labor. The durability of these coping panels comes from high-grade reinforced concrete designed to withstand environmental stressors like freeze-thaw cycles, road salts, and heavy vibration from traffic. This makes them especially suitable for long-term infrastructure use for low maintenance is a priority. By reducing on-site formwork, curing time, and finishing work, MSE wall coping panels help accelerate project timelines while ensuring long-lasting results. A ground stabilizing system tough enough to secure a landfill, yet precise enough for erosion control on delicate slopes. Keep watching. The GeoWeb system by Presto is a three-dimensional cellular confinement technology used to stabilize soils, control erosion, and reinforce load-bearing surfaces. Each GeoWeb panel is made from high-density polyethylene, HDPE, which is resistant to chemicals, UV exposure, and extreme temperatures. A standard GeoWeb section can be expanded to create a honeycomb structure 30 centimeters or 11.8 inches deep, locking in soil, gravel, or concrete. This confinement increases load distribution, reducing rutting and erosion in areas such as roadways, embankments, and slopes. For landfill caps, the GeoWeb system can cover areas over 4,738 square meters, or 51,000 square feet, preventing soil movement while allowing vegetation to grow for additional stability. In slope applications, Presto's special load transfer system offers twice the tensile strength of convention geocells, ensuring the surface stays secure even under heavy runoff. when advanced erosion control is needed. GeoWeb can be combined with a geomembrane liner, reinforced concrete, and permeable aggregates to create a fully engineered barrier. This versatility makes it equally suitable for infrastructure, environmental restoration, and mining reclamation projects. The system's modular nature means installation is straightforward. Panels are delivered compact, expanded on-site, and secured with anchors before being filled. This not only reduces transport costs, but also speeds up deployment in remote areas. What was your favorite construction technology today? Keep watching for more.